Han!
It's him! What time is
Right.
taking place?
Probably sometime past breakfast.
Well, I mean, like, timeline-wise.
Oh.
Please.
So it's probably after... It's probably after the bandits have left.
Okay. How long?
That happened rather immediate, if I remember.
Yeah, so it's bandits left. Anna has been avoiding Ram. So it just depends on how long it's been since.
Like a day.
Like a day?
Or two, yeah.
Okay, got it. So then, Hana has been avoiding his workshop as well.
Nice. Cool.
Rai would be noticing that. And he's primarily either been in his room, the common rooms.
Alrighty then.
Or not the common room, sorry, the, there's like the living area around the room.
Yes, okay. So yeah, she'll find him in there then.
He will look up when she enters and nod. Doctor.
How you doing, Hana?
I'm managing.
Yeah.
Much better now that the raiders are gone.
Hmm.
How are you?
She shrugs. I mean, I could say the same thing. Much better that the raiders are gone.
Mm-hmm. Now, this has taken place after the last RP we had between them, correct? I believe.
Yes, that would be it.
Okay.
It's to be honest, it's probably closer to when she was security chief for like a day.
Oh, so like the end of it, more of.
Yeah, because we only had like a week essentially of travel time for that.
This would be right before we hit Mouse then.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Then he would be up and about more often.
Okay.
But still kind of avoiding certain areas.
Makes sense.
He says, "How are you enjoying your newfound power?"
So far, so good.
Good to hear. Doing anything fun with it?
I have.
Well,
I have liberated my office.
is that why everyone was carrying things around?
Mm-hmm.
Well, making good use of it then. I did hear they were going directly into Amanda's room, though.
It was closer.
That's a war you're starting there.
The war was already started.
All right, continuing it then.
Always.
Who am I to stop you? I will simply watch as a bystander as these stakes continue to escalate.
I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
I've already come to terms with the fact you two will never be at peace.
We have times of peace.
In between the war.
Of course.
Still a war.
I'll give you that one.
Well, that's fine.
Mm.
Pettiness is pettiness. It's amusing to watch.
Alright.
He nods and he says, "Would you like to sit, or are you just doing your round, security chief?"
Oh, I'll sit.
He moves over on the couch.
No, as security chief.
Just rolls his eyes and tries not to smile, but it's clear that, like, his mouth's trying to form into one. Sits. Hello.
Thank God you're much lighter than Ash.
He's not a light man.
He is not.
Muscle will do that to someone.
Also true.
Well, he just kind of settles in, like arms around shoulders so he doesn't fall.
Yep.
I'm here now.
Yes, you are.
I should have saved the how are you for now. It's too late.
It's all right.
What started you on this anyway?
What do you mean?
Need for everyone to be the sheet of everyone in the room.
Well, it's sort of mostly with lap pillows, to be completely honest. I knew it was a thing that most people sometimes desire. Apparently, I'm very comfortable.
You are. No point in denying it. You are quite comfortable. I wouldn't go and say the best sheet in the house. I can't inflate your ego too much, but he just smiles. Certainly not bad.
Oh, then I'm doing something right then, aren't I?
So what brings you here?
You?
Oh.
Have you talked to Ram yet?
I should have known.
Mm.
As a matter of fact, I have.
How'd that go?
His smile kind of drops. It went. It did not go badly nor good. It just... I was honest with him. And we'll take it as time allows.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's not something I can rush. This one.
How are you feeling about all of it?
I'm hurt, honestly. Thank goodness you spoke to me before about recognizing that. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have interpreted it as. It's just... I recognize that what happened happened. I recognize that there wasn't a choice.
But it's still shitty.
Violence is something I'm not fond of, no matter what form it lies. To take the life of another is the penultimate form of that. He just kind of avoids her gaze when he says that. I've spoken with Lauren about it as well. She stopped in on arbitral duties. It was helpful, and influenced me to speak to him in the first place, so she beat you to that punch.
I'm not surprised.
Have you been speaking with him?
Yeah.
How is he?
Smiles and he said that. He's... It's kind of hard to put into words. He knows that he's a lot more better off here than he was back there.
He nods. He wanted to stay. Suppose he got his wish.
That he did.
I found the concept of him staying quite dreadful.
Did you know?
He nods.
Because
he looks a bit not uncomfortable, a little ill maybe. Our relationship was founded on the understanding that it was temporary. Eventually time would run out and he would be gone. And that's fine. There wasn't really any boundaries then.
but now.
Well, now I can barely speak to the man. But that's not because he stayed. It just seems so fickle now, so unnecessary to have felt such a thing when there was so much worse that could have happened. And did.
You know.
I knew he was capable of this. He made it very transparent. But there's a difference between knowing and being within the vicinity. I wasn't there for it. I'm grateful for that. But we all heard the gunshot.
Yeah.
Were you there?
I was.
He kind of winces. I'm sorry.
Are you apologizing to me?
That you had to witness such a thing.
Not the worst I've seen.
That's unfortunate.
That's how it is.
Does Hana know that Rai used to be in the military? I can't remember.
Would Hana ever ask about where I came from and everything?
Yeah.
And you'd know.
Okay.
At least all the main stuff.
Mm-hmm. That she, her parents were pressured. He knew her parents pressured her. He knew that she didn't want to do that. I just don't know if she would have, if it would have come up or not, considering his view on violence and all that.
Rising on a scale, so if you asked what her background is, you'd be like, yeah, well, right off, didn't feel too great about just like doing kind of nothing and just kind of having fun all the time. It didn't seem worth it. Then went to the military as a medic, and then when I did my tour, went to be a doctor.
Okay. He says, was it especially bad when you were enlisted?
In what regard?
This isn't the worst you've seen, you said.
Mm-hmm. One place in particular. I mean, bad stuff could happen all the time, but one place in particular comes to mind.
He looks at her. Where?
Space station. Somewhere out in the deep somewhere. If it's even still there. We got called in to restore peace and order to a few of the floors that group of criminals and pirates essentially called out as their territory.
They called out as what?
Called out as their territory.
Oh, okay. He waits for her to continue.
So we were called in as a policing action, essentially. It did not go well. They definitely weren't just uncoordinated gangs, anything like that. They knew what they were doing, and they wanted every inch.
A militia.
Hmm?
They were more of a militia.
Yeah, I guess you could call them that. They didn't care about fighting fair, of course. They didn't care about civilian casualties. Every moment was a fight from complex to complex, room to room. Dealing with every sort of trap you can imagine. Bombs, gas. On us and civilians alike.
How long did that last for?
A few months?
Months?
Yeah, months for 3 fucking floors.
He looks shocked.
We didn't even win, either. We weren't told a lot, but we're pretty sure that it went on for so long that they were able to make a deal with the director of the station. He called us off. So, a lot of suffering for nothing.
Such is the nature of war and combat. He just shakes his head. This is often why Halo thinks less of others outside of it. To be willing to send living, breathing people into a situation like that. For nothing. And even if it was for something, the gaining of it was through suffering and blood loss. Makes one question if it was worth it in the first place. I'm sure you'd have a different opinion of that answer than I would. But That doesn't matter right now. He's gonna try an empathy, Rye, as he looks back at her. Nope. Can't read anything.
Alright,
If you want to roll your resistance to see if you fail, so I get a reroll,
yeah,
but more than likely.
I'll give you a chance. What's the resistance again? Clout.
It's just clout. Double.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not happening. He just looks at her and he can't read her, and he gives a small sigh. So I suppose this was minor in comparison.
Seeing what I would describe as one execution. Yeah. And a firing line. Or some sick game.
It looks like he's tasted something sour. These things don't belong on the Rossi.
Well, sometimes no matter how much you try, things come to you.
When what?
Sometimes no matter how hard you try, things come to you.
He nods. I think you're right about that. And all we can do is go forward now. It's done. Can't be changed.
No. But we can be ready for if it happens again. Please. Try.
I don't think I ever will be. And I think that's a good thing.
Yeah?
No one should be ready for violence. Those who grow in a world surrounded by it will be, because they must. That speaks more of the corruption that they live around in the dirt than them. If I am unprepared for it, it means I still have some ideal of peace. I gotta keep. Oh, go ahead.
There you go, there you go.
Oh, he just says, and I have to keep something from home, right?
You know, they used to say if you want peace, you have to prepare for war.
It was never a saying on my home planet. Peace. If only the rest of the universe found it so easy.
Well, I'm not too sure I'd call it easy.
No. So, if only they could be civil, I think is maybe the better wording. Attack each other with words all you want. I don't care. Mudsling. Gossip. What have you. Hell. I've seen blackmail, and it doesn't really shake me anymore. Just... No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We need to move on.
You
I
sure?
need to. He nods. This is bound to go in circles. This line of thought of mine always does. Because the world won't change. Or he'll say the galaxy won't change.
Yeah, there's a few fundamental things.
It'd be foolishly idealistic to hope they do. There isn't a chance. Not really. Not a large one.
It would require some things.
Some things. Many things. And a miracle, probably. Part of it is a reflection of intelligence.
I'm sure there are ways. I mean, a lot of it's just a reflection of needs. Needs and wants.
Greed. Demand. Lack of acceptance. When one cannot persuade their way through normal means, they resort to drastic measures. The god is telling me to roll cold. He takes a moment and he just breathes. But that's enough of that. We should be positive, right? Got a party coming up. We have a teammate departing us soon.
I think it's reasonably healthy to have negative conversations every once in a while.
Well, we did. I'm not saying we shouldn't. I'm just saying this one is reached its completion, perhaps. Unless you have any final notes, thoughts, comments, or concerns.
There are things I could say, but I'll refrain.
He cocked his head to the side. Speak away before we wrap it up.
Okay. Like, positions herself in her seat a little bit better?
Mm-hmm. Is positioned as well, because still on lap.
Of course. Okay. I don't know if Halo is the best example of peace. I mean,
Continue.
I don't think the best pathway to a peaceful existence would be mostly isolation and segregation from the rest of the galaxy.
It is done out of necessity.
I wouldn't call it peaceful then. If you need to be isolated from everyone else.
The need is done due to the want for peace. They have found a system of which to keep crime low, to keep food sources, water sources, pollution, all at the levels they need to be. A utopia. But these things cannot last, cannot exist around others who would see fit to destroy them. People look at my culture and see it as robotic, controlling, wrong, I'm sure. But without those things, Halos couldn't walk around every day knowing they are safe. And they are in the best world they could be. All circumstances considered.
I think something can be said for rarity. Partly why the Halos are not exactly safe outside of their borders is because of the knowledge that they hold, that they don't share with anyone else.
The knowledge they hold shouldn't be shared.
Because,
It can be used.
but the weapons that you make are fine.
The reason I produce weapons is because I know those I give them to shouldn't be using them, and try not to. In deplorable ways.
But certainly you aren't the only Halo weapons manufacturer ever to exist.
I am not. There are others. There are others.
So, weapons that create violence are okay to export. Secrets, scientific or otherwise, that could otherwise help impoverished nations or people that have the need or the greed to want to commit violence to achieve those things are okay to be hidden. Because if you were to give those things out, it would mean that they could be used. I assume used against Halo.
Used against anything.
So it comes down to it. Halo needs to keep all of that. All of that secrecy, segregation, the fact that only Halos can actually step on Halo. It needs to maintain all of that so that they're not like everyone else. They're always a step above everyone else. Which only breeds more resentment or need/greed/want. Which only continues to fuel what they say they need to do to maintain their standing. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy in my eyes.
Halo shares their creations. Not always, but sometimes.
Hmm.
We'd like for an opportunity to be able to further other civilizations. There isn't the concern of being surpassed. Call it pride or what have you, but our intellect is insurpassable. That's just a fact.
And you know that for sure?
I do.
How?
Because I've yet to meet anyone who can rival me other than a Halo.
In certain subjects.
Specialized, yes. But that's the thing. Every Halo is specialized. So when you put them all together in a society, everything works to its utmost potential. It wouldn't work unless it was only Halos. There'd be weakness.
Weakness is bad.
It's not perfect. Which I know is a unhealthy mindset, but you do what you have to do to maintain utopia. I'm sure you've heard. Oh, go ahead.
What was it like leaving Halo?
Bittersweet. I didn't want to.
Why did you?
Couldn't stay.
Because... private?
There's a difference between a Halo that makes a schematic and a Halo that creates the weapon. To make a schematic is one thing, but if you actually put it together, that portrays intent.
Excuse me, sorry.
He waits.
Okay, please continue.
Once you do so, you're ostracized. He just smiles.
Pardon me then, but that sounds fucking stupid.
Broken Halos are dangerous things. I cannot fault them for wanting to manage it as much as possible.
So you could ousted if you even show the slightest intent towards the
If you
production or anything created that is...
if you create it with your own hands,
You're a broken hand.
you might be, and they're just playing safe.
Some utopia.
He smiles. It's not really a problem if your passion is gardening or aerodynamics or something. But some of us unfortunately had to be interested in guns.
Who specializes in the defense systems of Halo?
The defense systems, did she say?
Yeah.
Others like me.
So, you're all broken Halos?
No.
Just the ones that actually made the things that stop people from going there.
To a degree.
To a degree.
The defense systems are...
She's sorry.
Yeah.
She gets this look and this like breath is like to a degree. Like what? None of it makes sense.
There's a difference.
Okay. Walk me through it.
Defense.
Mm-hmm.
Self-protection, self-preservation. Most Halos aren't against it. The defense systems of Halo are fully automated. Drones repair them. No one shoots the gun. It does it itself, and it does it in the name of keeping us safe.
So that's fine.
That is different than making the gun that is made solely to shoot another person, not for defense. The intention is different. Or at least that's what they say. I personally think it's all one and the same.
Still violence.
Exactly. You see, Rai. Have you known other Halos before me?
One or two.
Don't imagine you got into this conversation with them then.
It would have been rude.
You'll find most other Halos do not scorn the concept of self-defense. Violence is shunned unless absolutely necessary. A last-ditch effort, if it means you won't perish. To preserve yourself, to preserve your life. That's what they believe. The current generation. I disagree. Personally. I think it's all one and the same. I think saying that you cannot shoot, but you can shoot if it means protecting your life is hypocritical. Because what happens when they start to justify that they're protecting themselves when they weren't? There's no way of telling. And even if that's the case, defending yourself against the onslaught, does that not make you just as bad as what was being presented to you?
So it depends on how you meet it.
He nods. And I should clarify, so it's not misunderstood. That doesn't mean they're gung-ho about it. It's just a last ditch. Over in Halo. Even that is shunned, but it's not forbidden. I hope that clears things up.
Answer some questions at least.
He nods. You want empathy, right?
Definitely. Now I'm fully power. No, that's gonna be hard to beat. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you this because you have a crit.
You see into my boy.
Yep, you see the boy. You see guilt,
Mm,
an abundance of it.
mm.
You can tell that he's holding back on speaking, and there's a lot he really wants to tell. And that he almost did just then, but stopped himself last second in relation to this.
Okay.
There's a sense of homesickness, but not for the home he's telling you about. And you got a crit, so I'm gonna give it to you. This entire tangent, why he left, is not entirely truthful.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right then. She sees that, and you see her get this look on her face. Like almost like a no. You wouldn't. No. That sort of look.
Mm-hmm.
Or she just sighs. What's the truth, Hana?
I don't follow.
You're not saying everything.
We've talked about this. What I've given you is about as close to the truth as I can.
The rest is private.
For your sake.
At the very least, don't feed me bullshit.
It isn't bullshit.
You don't believe half of that.
What I just told you, everything I just said is truthful.
You mean it? You believe in it 100%?
I do.
There's nothing.
There's
nothing
more
else.
to it. Yes, there's more to it. He looks away. My leaving didn't have to do with the profession. It did, but just because I created weapons didn't mean I had to leave. You can stay on Halo. And do it. You're just shunned.
Is it the same reason why you seem so guilty?
Guilty look increases. If it... Believe me. I don't keep it on the low because I enjoy keeping things from you.
Because you think you have to?
For both my sake and yours.
Right.
Elaborating could endanger you. You laugh, but it's true.
You just went through a pirate hostage crisis.
Yes, we did. And as it turns out, it's a very good thing you didn't know about me during that time.
Really? That bad? Well,
Just looks at you. One of them knew.
does it have to do with why Freyo wanted you so badly?
I don't know. I don't think so, actually. It does have. Nope, he's gonna say it. But it does have to do why, to a degree, not completely, with why Ram shot him.
Oh. You're one of the reasons why.
He assured me that it wouldn't have been an option either way, but he looks ill, as he says. Ram was willing to do that. I think he was going to, even if he wasn't ordered.
Is that why you're so uncomfortable around him right now? It's because he was willing to kill for you?
He just gives a bitter smile. I'm grateful I didn't drive him to do it. Would have happened anyway.
Doing good on these rolls, huh?
He's doing good. He's doing really good. When he'd first done it, I thought that is why he pulled the trigger. I didn't know Freya ordered him.
I see.
But now Freya has something of an interest in me. So I don't think it would be a good idea if anyone knew. It just people like her are the reason it's best I keep my lips sealed. You can't be a tool to track down information if you don't know it. You can't be held liable for what you know. I wish we'd never gone to those ships, the Terran ones. It's the same principle. Now that we know, we can't unthink it, we can't unlearn it. And there will be someone out there looking for that information.
Just gotta try and stay one step ahead, though.
It's all we can do.
No, it's... I can understand what you're thinking. don't actually.
There's a lot of background noise, Jordan, as a heads up.
I don't know why. Hold on, I'm sorry.
You're okay.
I think someone's moving something. Are you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we'll try it at this for now and see how that goes.
That's what you're saying. So you need to understand me when I say.
It's just like some people still get tortured and questioned even if they don't know.
Yes. Yes, they do.
But you tell whoever you want to tell.
He nods.
Alright, well. Anything else? Not depressing?
In relation to Halo or just in general?
In general.
Garden is coming along nicely.
Oh, that's good.
I was able to add the flowers found during our vacation that I collected. They're taking well to the soil.
Oh, perfect.
What about you?
Oh, you know, security chief now, office back. That's nice. No scarring from when I got shot, so that's also good.
He nods.
What else is there? What else is there? Oh, I had some fascinating talks with Celeste.
Did you?
Can't get into it. It's girl talk, you know how it is.
Sure.
But it has been riveting.
What is it she said that could be so riveting and secret, I wonder?
I shall leave you to wonder.
Guess we all have something.
It's mostly mundane. Pretty cute, actually.
Oh. What led you to become security chief, anyway?
What led me to be security chief?
Yes.
Well, that's a story. Happened a long, long time ago.
About a week.
In a galaxy far, far away.
And the same one we're in.
And there was a huge inquisition into a few very, very important factions.
Okay. I'll reduce the size of this statement by about 10 to 70% and get an idea of what you're talking about. Continue.
During this inquiry, a huge breach was found, and it was found out that the head of our army of this glorious Inquisition.
Verify. Head of army, Melv or Hash?
Hash.
All right, continue.
I think Mel's more like a president figure.
All right, continue.
Anyway, it was seen that our Oh, God.
You can't
Our
even
glorious-
keep with it, can you?
No. I'm just remembering it. Our general was found that there was a huge breach. In doing so, as he was being reevaluated, I stepped up gloriously and honorably into the position of general. AKA, it's mostly a joke that Mel was playing on Hash.
I see. How's he taking it?
Not well.
He likes to be the practical joker. He takes it less well when he is the butt end of it.
I find that to be true.
He'll live. Is he ever getting the position back?
In 2 days,
We should throw a small party for his promotion.
that we can do.
Maybe have a small consolation prize at the end of 2's celebration.
That sounds fun.
I think so.
Give him like a little medal or something.
Could give him the trophy.
I can't lug that around.
Oh, you seem to have the guns for it.
The trophy?
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly something that fits in your pocket.
Well, no, but it's not a... It would be allowed on mouse. It's not a weapon.
No, it's not. It's just,
Inconspicuous, yes.
yeah, we gotta hide it. So I'd be surprised.
You're right. What was I thinking? Could print a tiny version of the trophy.
It's a miniature of a trophy that he already pretty much gets to see every day.
Yes.
Just for his office.
Just for his office.
Amazing.
Painted bright pink.
Ooh. He might look good in pink.
He thinks. Genuinely, I don't think it's his color. But he could.
I think he could pull it off.
I mean, he has the confidence to pull off most things.
That he does.
Except when he's surrounded by something he dislikes. Then he becomes a giant whimpering baby.
Look, if someone can wear that tie-dye, ugly shirt thing that gets passed around...
It's the bead shirt, first and foremost. And second of all, be kind. Your associate made it.
That is very true.
That is crafted by the love, sweat, and tears of Lauren.
That is very true. You're very right. But it does not go with anything.
You just don't wear enough black.
I could wear more black, I guess.
I mean, you're... Is she in her work outfit? What's she wearing?
She's probably in her workout for you.
He just, takes the collarbone part of her leotard and just lifts it and snaps it back. And he's like, this is black.
It is.
So you clearly have some things in your ensemble.
Yeah, but you're saying that I don't wear enough, so I could get more.
I mean, you could.
It's
I'm
my
just
monochrome
saying
phase.
your monochrome phase, how pretentious. I'm
Not
saying
pretentious,
that.
I look good in it.
Some black trousers with a rainbow beaded crop top with beads on it. Need to emphasize that twice. At least the black doesn't clash.
At least.
Plus, when it comes to rainbow, you can match any color with it because it's all there.
I think there are still rules.
Are there? Let's hear them. Come on, fashionista. What are the
All right.
rules?
All right. Are you ready? Are you
I'm
do you have
ready.
pen and paper or taking notes?
I don't need pen and paper. I'll remember this.
All right, let's do it then, and we can end it there as as Rye goes into a full tangent of fashion.
Oh my god. Okay.